Thanks, Cody Caller, for your point of discussion. So Cody Caller says, my biggest regret is when I didn't share what I able to help people who do live in need. Yeah, it's easy to ignore or just to dust off the requests of the people who have believe that you can help them in little possible way as you can. I've done so many things in my life, or no, I have done so many things in my life, and also done. Oh, hello! Shout out, Baby Min. Good morning from UK. Yeah, Baby Min, how are you? Yeah, I have so many regrets in my life that I think one day is not enough to discuss all of them. But Yeah, I want to discuss some of the major regrets that I did not do or um, uh, did in my life. So it's about helping who believes in me. Sometimes I tend to just like help people just because I was thinking I was way too busy for them, or my pride is in between my help and the people who believe in me, who think that I can help them, is um, distracting me. So yeah, so most of the regrets I have made in my life are um, has something to do with my pride. So I regret not helping them. Um, I was thinking if I helped them in some ways, like my nieces and nephews, if I helped them in some ways, they could be in a better position in life now. But on the other hand, without my help, they can now stand on their own. Um, and um, it also has something to do with the way I made it in my life. It's because I did everything on my own. I have to find my own resources. I have to find ways on how to to achieve several things. And that's I'm not saying that I'm excusing myself for this regret I made, but I think it's something to do with also being yeah, it's something to do with me being stubborn and sometimes selfish. Baby Mean says, regarding your topic, once a mistake is made, it is in the past. You can undo it, realize this first, and get past it. Yeah, I believe you, but we're just reminiscing things that we have made and how this make us a better person. So um, um, my show today is not about how do we go back and undo it. No, unfortunately, and you are right, we cannot undo things in the past, but we can improve what is coming in the future. So it's just like reading books and reading the history. We have to learn from the mistakes and regrets that we have made and learn from it. That's my take. Yeah, thank you very much for your sharing. Yeah, so how did I do to what I did to sort my regrets? Um, I am now very much open to help people, and I think it's not too late. Um, I can still make it, and it's not too late to say that you can help people. One of my major regrets as well is not to be able to say thank you, or sometimes I am not very appreciative um, and appreciative of things that other people did to me, because I think of myself as you know I always think big of myself, and I regret that I didn't say thank you or appreciate them. And it's not too late. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not too late to say thank you or to know that you care to someone. I don't normally say I love my mom online, and I don't when she says I love you in a text message. I don't say that in return because I always think that she knows that I love her, but it's different when you receive back something that was thrown onto you. So when my mom says I love you, I always make sure that I always say I love you in return. Yeah. Baby then says, first and foremost, take the full responsibility for your actions. Don't own any reaction from others. You can't control them. And he also says, now look at the results. What can you do about them? If you are embarrassed, then realize you were a different and less experienced person. Then forgive your past self and learn from the event. Yeah. So we are. blaming is not there is not what I'm trying to impart. Um, we are not we are not going to discuss blaming yourself or somebody else. Um, what I want to achieve here today is to just learn from the previous regrets. Um, regrets will regrets will haunt you. That's what they are doing to me. They haunt me from time to time. They also make me feel very tender in some ways because yeah. But the best thing now is to be able to when certain conditions um, now that you know that it will lead to regrets. Now we are ready and we know what and how to deal with it. So, so there are so many situations that may come around again the same time. Uh, 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 the the greatest thing about this regret is that again we learn from it. So and learn from it and try um, to be prudent uh, to be prudent enough to know what advantage and disadvantages can make this scenario do to you. And most of the time, just I don't want to say that you need to swallow your pride and just take everything in. You have to be prudent. That's what I want to say. You have to know um, as to whether uh, this will bring more benefits than um, more benefits than having disadvantages. So one must be able to know the difference of um, what is being prudent. The being prudent is beyond understanding what is right and what is wrong. So we have to be prudent. And again, this discussion is not about correcting the mistake you've made in the past, but merely to understand why it happened and how you'll be able to solve it and how can you be able to handle it in the near future. So, baby Lynn, if there are concrete consequences, then look realistically at what you can do to repair or correct them. Do you need to apologize or talk to someone? Do you need to make amends? Um, now, um, regrets, um, um, regret is something that you cannot, hmm, regret will always be there. You don't necessarily mean to say sorry. You don't necessarily mean to amends or apologize, uh, especially if it didn't do any harm to the other person that you are, that are trying to do something or asking for help. Um, just like what I said, my nieces and nephews, I could have I could have sent them to a better university in the Philippines, but I didn't do it because on my mind, those times I was thinking like they have to learn things the difficult way, and I don't want to just hand over and just uh, you know just provide them with the things that they uh, they must know how to do. So on my part, during those times, what I was thinking is that um, if I made it in life, they can also make it. They have to really work hard for it. Um, I cannot provide everything. They need to. Hey, May channel, how are you? Yeah, thanks very much for dropping by, Mail channel. Yeah, so we're talking about regrets in life. 'Cause I have so many regrets that that I can discuss, and I don't think one day is not enough for me to discuss all of them. But I was saying that regrets, I made regrets in my past life or my previously, uh, most of the time because I want them to learn the hard way. So I want them to achieve whatever they want to do in life, and to learn from it. I have the during the days when I am so much younger, I am capable of doing things all by myself. And when my relatives, my younger relatives, my nieces and nephews were asking for something, I don't normally give it easily because I want them to work hard for it because earning it is worthy. It's it goes beyond satisfaction if you earn um, something because you really hard, you really work hard on it. So um, when is the regret come in there? So you might ask. The regret is that I didn't say to them that they need to work hard on it. I just simply ignore it. It's my it's a fault on my side, just to ignore it. Or sometimes they don't directly ask me for something. They just simply uh, course through request to their mother or father. So yeah, but still I did something um, that I should have done to make their lives easier and better. But again, they are all grown ups now and they are successful in their own endeavors. And I'm really, really proud of them. So that's one of the regrets I want to share. And I have loads more regrets. Mm-mm. All right. So yeah, so we're talking about regrets that we have made in life and how we sorted it, um, uh, uh, sorted it in a way where when things come on our way at the same time, I mean, when the same scenario comes in our way in the near future, we are now ready and prepared how to sort it and how to deal with it. So that's what I meant. So how did we sort regrets in life? Um, regrets in life, they're always coming. They always come in void successions, and they will always come haunt you every now and then. And you just have to come prepared the next time things might be able to come in. So you have to be prepared for it. You have to make sure that you know how to handle it. Regrets make me sad most of the time because yeah, I I could have helped better, but I tend to just ignore it most of the time. My regrets have something to do with me being selfish. When I was younger, I am just selfish, and the good thing about experience is that you learn from your mistakes, and unfortunately, you learn the hard way first before. I mean, you hurt first. There is a pain involved in experience. So the more pain you get, the deeper understanding you can have. Right, from baby man, how did you deal with life-changing mistakes you had in your past? You literally destroyed your life by your own action. Are you talking about your mistake or you are talking about my mistake? Uh, first, um, first, we're not talking about mistakes. We are talking about regrets. Regrets are not normally resulted to mistakes. Regrets are just things that you did or did not do. So for me, if you didn't act upon something, that's a regret. You regret that you didn't do something about it. Um, yeah. How, how did you deal with life's regrets? Yeah, you learn from it. You learn from your regrets, and you have to make sure. Sometimes you go back to the regrets that you have made in your life. Uh, you just have to learn from it so that you can prepare yourself next time you are going to be facing the same scenario in the future. So, um, as what you said earlier, you cannot undo it, but there's no need to undo regrets. Regrets will always be there. It will, regrets will always create, regret for me creates a hole in my heart. Like regrets, the number of regrets I have created the same number of holes in my heart. So they will always be there. They will always be. They, most of the time, they come to me, and what do I do? How do I deal with it? I face it. I face the regret. Again, I prepare myself in case the same regret, the same scenario that could result to regret will come to me in the near future. So I have to prepare for it. I have to be prudent. Yeah, and the next, and we have at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you are you are avoiding creating regrets uh, in your life because regrets last for a lifetime. For me, regrets last for a lifetime, and you cannot undo it the next time. Learn from your previous regrets, and you'll feel better if you know how to deal with regrets. So my regrets will always be in my heart, but I can say that I am an improved person because of the regrets I have. So the next time a scenario leading to regrets will come to me, I know how to face it, and I'm ready and prepared for it. Yeah. So you literally destroyed your life by your own action. No, I would not let my actions destroy my life. That would be the last thing uh, I would like to do. Uh, my my actions, whether they are right or wrong, um, make me instead of destroy me. So um, obviously, you'll be happy if you did something good. If you act upon something or a situation and the other party felt good about it, obviously I'm definitely happy about it. So if I didn't act upon something or I neglected something or I did something wrong and horrible, um, that wouldn't destroy me. That would put me in a situation where I would be unhappy because I made people or I made something that is not that is not expected of me. That would not destroy me at all. Um, your mistakes, your actions, whether they are good or bad, should be kept. You should be able to learn from it. So if you did something good, improve it and how to make more people happy. If you did something bad, I'm online. If you did something bad, you have to learn from it. Why did it why you made things bad? How did it go wrong? And improve. Put an itemized list on why how did that did it go wrong? Because for me, if every plan, in every situation, everything that you do, um, make sure that you are happy with it, and everybody involved will be happy with it, and that's the magic of life. Make sure that you're happy, be happy always. So don't let things. Uh, what's happened? Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Oh, blimey. All right, and mute it. Can you all still hear me? The my internet is way too crazy. It's making me frustrated. It says here in the chat chat box chat box says chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Oh, can you still hear me, guys? Am I still on? Wave if you can still hear me. So from Baby Meme says, when I was 20 years old, I had traveled with a friend and co-worker. What's happened? Hang on, guys. All right. Um, Baby Min says, when I was 20 years old, I had traveled with a friend and co-worker to somewhere in the Philippines to work as an iron worker. It was it was while I was there that I made a terrible mistake that I never knew or even knew at the time that I was making. That is nevertheless true that this was when I lost my soul. I know that it was a mistake that ended up consuming my life in the manner. So, sorry about the noise. My background. There are technicians who are trying to make my connection stable. I know. I'm reading you. I'm with you, baby man. I know that it was a mistake that ended up consuming my entire life in a manner that from then on I regularly stressed about my own life and the lives of those who needed me, including special those who needed love from me. And in all, it was enough that I ended up having accept I'm responsible for irreparable damage. Many years have now passed, and I have at long last understood enough about forgiveness that the potential issues that might have me. Sorry, do you hear that, sir? Sorry, baby. Man. Yeah. Oh, wow. That this is big. First and foremost, baby man, bless you. Bless that you realize the mistake, you have accepted the mistake, and you realize the damage it cost you. Um, I am so happy that you are very honest with your feelings towards our topic for today. And I am so glad that you can talk about it. You shared it with me, and I am deeply honored to that you chose me to share this. I'm so happy, uh, and bless you. That's what I want to say. Yes, reg- um, regrets or failures or actions that you did before again should not they should be recounted. They should be remembered, but they should not destroy you. Um, I believe that I know that you were just 20 years old when you did this mistake, and I know that you have learned from it, and I knew that you have it cost you so many things um, in your life, destroyed you as what you wanted to say, and destroyed the people who believed in you and expecting love from you. But I'm pretty sure that you you have overcome it. I'm pretty sure of that, and thank God you did. And you were right. Many years have now passed, and it and I have at long last understood about forgiveness. That's it. That is the best thing in life. Sometimes it would be too difficult for us to forgive, but it's cleansing. For me, forgiveness is detoxifying. Yes, you understood enough about forgiveness, and that is one of the best things I've heard. I love that. I love that word. I love that line. And that potential exists that I might yet save my own soul. Yes, yeah, yeah. Forgiveness. If you forgive, or yeah, the person you have hurt forgave you for that reason. It's cleansing. It feels like you will be renewed, and yes, you're right. It can save your soul. Um, I have done so many things in life that I have regret. Um, but my system, my system kept them inside me. Sorry about the noise. Sorry, I kept them inside me, and I sometimes come over and re remember and re encounter systems, and yes, you can retrieve the soul back, and I'm so glad you did. You are a strong guy. You are strong. You have a strong personality, as what I can read from you. And again, bless you that you have found your soul back. Um, you know, again, we have so many regrets, and please don't let these regrets put you down. Let them be a firm reminder that somehow you need to be disciplined sometimes. Somehow you need to be understanding sometimes. Sometimes you need to be forgiving. Sometimes you need to um, humiliate yourself uh, to be able to understand what the true meaning of your life. Yeah, and yeah, I nobody is excused uh, uh, regarding regrets. I think once you have reached your maturity, you'll know from it. You learn from it. It's not easy to accept the challenges, but again, whether you fail or you win against a certain challenge, the good the best thing should you should learn from them, and that's what you are now. You learn from your mistakes. You forgive. They forgive you, and you received your soul back, and now you are on the right track again. Yeah, sometimes we cannot undo things, but sometimes we can make things better. Undoing things would waste loads of time, but what you need to do is just make things better the next time. um, Most of the time you cannot undo things that you have done in the past. You can only learn from them, and you can make things better. That's how it is. Thanks very much for sharing it. I'm so happy that you trusted me to share your sentiments about regrets. Thank you. I hope you can still hear me. Fantastic. I'm loving this. All right. So Benjamin says, have you spent eternity with a tormented mind? Have you spent eternity with a tormented mind? Do you mean you have to spend eternity with a tormented mind? Yeah. Um. They want me to talk about it. How how to spend eternity with a tormented mind. Um. I am not an expert on how to spend eternity with tormented mind, but the first thing that comes into my mind is to understand how is this tormented mind coming from, why the mind is tormented, and you have to have really, really long patience. Read back, please. All right. So yeah, read back. I'll read back. There you go. Many years have now passed, and I have a long lost. All right, so I've done that. So the time has come for me to tell the truth in exactly the brutal manner I have had to face it. If you have the patience, you can acquire a sobering insight into the frailty of human nature. It is revealing enough to point directly at the purpose of our existence as intelligent human beings. I've now reached a point when I have decided to leave forgiveness for myself entirely up to God and do what I do now with the hope that I will have the strength to beg for mercy. Instead, will I remain silent and accept my fate should it be worse? That would have made a better place if I had never been born, and still be able to express my gratitude to God for having been fortunate enough to have been part of it all as an intelligent human being. And I can expect merciful God will not condemn me. Have spent an eternity with a tormented mind. All right, this is the end of my last message. Yeah. Wow. That's really. I would say that's really enlightening. Um, I think you have come to a point where you realize that you're not alone. That you realize that there is there is um there is an existing what you call that there is an existing powerful God that welcomes you back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So whatever religion you have got, Nate, um, it's always I always believe I don't go to church every Sunday or read Bible every day, but I know that there is God, there is an existing most powerful entity that that organizes us all. So it could be God or it could be somebody else or someone else. But I'm so glad that you have come to a realization that you have seen a greater purpose, and now that you have seen God, that is enlightening. So yes, I am, and I am very happy for you. But I should be given a choice. I will ask for the task of placing directly into the path of all those people I care for and love. Everything and everyone they need to liberate their own spirit. Yeah, they do. They do need to liberate their own spirit. Um, Everybody has a definite choice of what to do in their life, and unfortunately, it's not always a smooth sailing course. Problems are inevitable. You have to encounter and you have to experience problems in order for you to have a happy life. Hello to Jamila Jones. Jamila Jones, how are you? Thanks for listening. So yeah, so Baby Man says, I think I think I think it is true that in spite of it all, if not for my mistakes, I think I could have learned nothing that really mattered. You are definitely right. Yeah. Um unfortunately everybody needs to learn from mistakes. Sometimes it's painful, but I believe that the more painful mistakes is, the more learning we get from it. All you need to do is just, if you make mistakes, you just stand up again and try to learn from it, and let this mistake um, don't let this mistake destroy you, because we are all beautiful creation of God. Maybe pain is necessary if we are able to exit this world without fear, and is no guarantee for justice. It's just a reward for our best efforts, and take with us only the hope of never having to return. Yeah, it is right. It is right, but but don't let this pain or mistakes or whatever you call them, you know, kill your senses, but rather let these mistakes make better of your senses. Um, you don't want to exit the world immune, and nobody could never be immune. Nobody can be immune in of problems and failures. We all need to experience life mistakes, and you're right. We need to learn from them. I myself, I think I did good things in my life. I don't want rewards from things that I did good. As long as the people who I am with, I'm making them happy, then I am happy. Guys, I'm not an expert into this conversation. What I am merely trying to share with you guys are the things that I have experienced in my own life, and how these things improve me. The second, I'll come back. happened?
They at first he recommended to use like cable, not wireless, and I said I'm not using wireless, I'm using power line,
Yeah.
and he keeps on saying, oh, you need to use. Anyway, so first he recommended like for the longer cable connects directly.
Mm.
Then he is diagnostic and he said our technician needs to come. So let's hey,
Yeah.
faster. Going to use the microphone.
Right.
So they will sort it out on Friday.
Sorry, guys. Where are we now? Yeah. So we must learn we must learn from mistakes. Let no mistake destroy our lives. I welcome mistakes, to be honest. I am afraid of them, but I make sure that I learn from them. Huh? What? Why? Yeah. So mistakes are always will always be there, and we just have to face them. Yeah. We have to find light at the end of the tunnel. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and we have to just embrace life's difficulties. Sometimes, sometimes we chose a difficult route, difficult path, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. I believe that there is no shortcut in life. Yes, if you just popped in, we're talking about life's regret and how we sorted it. And I said that regrets will always be there. They will always haunt you, but we have to face it. For me personally, regrets created holes in my heart. The number of regrets created the same number of holes in my heart, and we need to face this. We cannot undo regrets, but we can learn from it and prepare ourselves in case we're going to be facing the same scenario next time. Babyman says, what mistake do you regret the most? Did you manage to learn anything from it? Yeah, I've lost I've lost two important people in my life. First, I lost my father, and then just recently I lost my big brother. My regret is not. My regret was I was not tender with my father. I don't I don't express my feelings towards him. I was too busy um, with I was too busy on how to become successful in life when he was ill. Um, I I didn't take care of him, to be honest. I was too busy thinking of being successful. The regret I have with my father is that I didn't say I love him. I don't hug him. In fact, I never did. And that created the biggest hole in my heart. He chose to be with me before he died because he believed I can help him, but I was too busy, and that's being selfish. What I learned from it is that now I really have to, I really have to, if I have given the chance, say that I love him as often as I want. Because sometimes all they need to hear is that we truly love them. Yeah. And the same thing that happened to my big brother. Um, we were never really close with each other. Again, because I'm too busy of busy of my own life. I never ask him if he is ill. I never ask him how he is, and I regret those. Hello, Nangin and Sarah. How are you? We're just talking about regrets in life. Thank you very much for dropping by. Thank you very much, Nangan and Sarah. Figure down below. Thank you. So yeah, I make sure that I learn from them. All right. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, we're just talking about life regrets. Yeah. Yeah. I keep on coming back to these regrets I have made in the past. Again, I don't want to undo them because that means that I'm going to erase what I did. I have no plans of erasing regrets. My only plan is to improve and learn from them. Blame it on my internet connection. Guys, my internet connection is crazy the past few days, so bear with me. My voice quality is not good. Welcome to welcome Team Corelicia blog. Hello, Team Corelicia. Yes, we're talking about life regret today. So, what are your biggest regrets, and how you able to sort it? Disclaimer, host. Disclaimer. I'm not an expert in regrets of people. I'm just merely trying to share my own and how I solve them and how I prepare myself the next time I'll be facing the same scenario in the future. Thank you very much, guys, for dropping by. Whether you're just in the background or you want to share your thoughts about my topic for today, go ahead. Don't worry about talking in Tagalog. Thanks very much to Baby and Mean for sharing his 2 cents. Good morning to all. This is your Deeper Local talking about regrets in life. I'm going to I'm not going to let regret destroy me. Oh, hello there, Jonah Vlog. How are you? Hey, hey. Shout out to my friend Jonah Vlog. We're just talking about regrets. I said I have too much regret that one day of discussion is not enough. How are you, Jonah? Sorry about my internet connection is really crazy today. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I was just keeping my daily tasks from work, and instead I'd rather talk about regrets that I have made in life and how I sorted them. I have so many regrets concerning I wish I told the person that I like them or love them, but it's not too late to say them, right? Yeah. Thank you all very much for dropping by. I'm um, I'm about to. Well, I just set this discussion for an hour, so I really wanted to say thank you to the people who have shared their sentiments, expressed their views, listened to me, shared their uh, thinking. I was about to, yeah, I designed this only for an hour. I need to talk to work, to be honest. I kind of like this kind of live stream. It's understanding life. It's kind of interesting. I know it's not very attention grabbing live stream. It's not even fishing live stream. I know people are afraid to discuss life experiences, but that's what I want to do. We sometimes need to go back to the previous mistakes and regrets we have made in life because they cannot do anything else to us. They cannot do anything bad to us anymore. We can only learn from them now. Yeah, yeah. I know there are loads of people that yeah. Um, thank you very much. Yeah, there are loads of people who can relate to the same situation, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I felt that I felt that I felt that when people started to open up, they have started to trust me, and I'm happy about it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I always say I'm an expert into something. What I share is only the things that I have experienced. It may or may not, change your life, but somehow we both learn from it. Yes, exactly. And today I've learned. I have. I think I have learned deeper into the mind of one of my listeners, and I'm so happy about it. At the end of the day, this person was enlightened and improved himself, and I believe that he is a better person now. All right. So, unfortunately, I need to end the show, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank, thank you all very much to those who shared. Oh, hello, Take Tenamo. Hello, hello, mate. Hello, how are you? Yes, everybody greet my friends from New Zealand. Take Tenamo is from New Zealand. Nice to hear that you're good, mate. Yes, Takai. Unfortunately, I have to end my live stream today. as I have designed this live stream for an hour, I have other things to do. Thank you for dropping by, Take Namo, my friend from New Zealand. I will catch you all again next time. Next time we discuss life experiences. My next topic would be how did you make somebody else's life happy? I love making people happy. Right, so this is Tico Loco signing off. Thank you all guys for dropping by. Thank you guys for dropping by, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. See you all again soon. Peace.